Joining us is Kannada actor Sanjana Galradi. Ma'am, thank you so much for talking to India today. You've held a meeting with Karnataka State Women Commission Chairwoman Nagalakshmi Chaudhary. You've met the Chief Minister. What are your demands, ma'am, from the entire Kannada fraternity? What are you asking for?
If there is any kind of a woman exploitation activity which happens in the film industry, we don't even have a mobile number to reach out to. So there's no basic woman body. And it's not about exploitation is happening here, happening there, or there should be an introspection about it. We need an introspector. All those are very complicated terminologies. Just a basic body where women are introduced and women are given all their rights. They are given awareness about all their rights. That okay, you're a part of the Kannada film industry. These are your rights. And women who are 18-year-old, we need 18, 19, 20 who are really young, who come from small families, are the ones who really become prey to the predators. And they need to be introduced with a mandatory, membership to be enrolled in. Once they are enrolled, they are given a book of their rights. They can read it, and it will really be a lot of help to protect so many young women. And when a mother or father thinks, I want my daughter to be an actor, to be a doctor, they're very proud. To be of any other profession, they're very confident. But when you say actress, no, it's not a good industry to be in. It's the very first opinion of any mother towards their daughter. We want to change that opinion. That is the thing.
There was a divided house where one section demanded for the formation of a POSH, Prevention of Sexual Harassment Act. There was this another house that said we don't need such an act, and if that was to be introduced, then this will come under Employment Act. Are you for POSH Act, or do you believe that that's not the way to go?
I am for the protection of women. I am for the protection of every daughter of India. We should not wait for big destruction to happen, and only after that we take the measures. And we know that somewhere in small percentages, definitely women have been exploited in the name of I will make you a film actor, I will make you the next Aishwarya Rai, I'll make you the next Sushmita Sen in India. And that person who is making these fake promises to young girls is not even a producer from the film industry. Or not even a director from the film industry. Just like how you have OTP scams, like that you have scamsters roaming around saying, I am from the Kannada film industry. So who is going to take the responsibility of spreading the awareness about how you have to judge a person if he's really a producer? Ask him 20 questions. Which was your previous film? Are you there on IMDb, Indian Movie Database? Who is the one who's going to take the initiative of protecting so many women against exploitation?
Another major fear among budding actors is that it's the fear that their career might get stamped on if they do come out and name and shame those influential directors and actors who have exploited them. So what can we do on the industry's part to ensure that there's sufficient reassurance that being given to young budding actors?
Kannada film industry is not such a bad place. I have been here. I have worked in all 4 states in South India. I have worked in Hindi television as well. Kannada film industry, when it comes to the fraternity of registered directors and producers, they're actually very nice people. They really respect women. The problem lies where people just use the name of, I am from the Kannada film industry, and they just fake promise that they are producers. That is just 1 or 2% of people maybe in the Kannada industry are fishy people. Otherwise, 98% to 97% people are actually very good people. But the thing is, the awareness is where we are lacking. The awareness that how can you even supervise if this person is really a director, really a producer. As a new girl who's 18-year-old from a small family having the pressure to feed her family, you'll just believe anyone who lures you into stories of making you a superstar, and you'll get exploited and you'll get lost in the dark. So my voice here is for those young girls who come to really intend to become big in their life, to protect them and their dreams, and to protect them from getting exploited, to teach them how to verify about how to know if people are really real or not.
What's your expectation from the government on this matter?
So it's a very good movement which happened today. POSH committee will definitely be formed. May it be POSH committee, call it Mahila Surakshana Sangh, call it, I called it Sandalwood Women Artists Association, SWAA, Swarakshan. I called it SWA. The bottom agenda of all this is the same: protection of women and awareness of their rights. So I think I have succeeded in a very huge percentage, and the next thing is I think it will definitely be formed, because we have somebody as strong as Nagalakshmi Madam who has taken this to light.